What's going on, guys? Talking about building habits faster today. Notice I don't have my green screen in the background, so you see a little bit of junk over there. And I actually did that right. Normally, this is mirrored, so I'm like pointing over here, but really, I mean to be pointing over here. But, anyways, how in the world do you build habits faster? I just made a post about this, but I wanted to make a video and really break this down. I'm trying to get away from having essays in my written posts because honestly, you don't read it, you just double tap on it and move on. So, how do you build those habits faster? Well, let me give you an example. I put it in the post, but one thing, I'm trying to write a book right now, and when I think about writing a book, it's very daunting. Man, you got so many pages you got to write. There's so many ideas that I have going on. Where do I start? Well, I decided to create a habit of writing 10 words. That's right, 10 simple words rather than focus on writing 10 pages, which could be a lot because I'm not a book writer. So it's a lot. And I don't plan on my book being more than about 100, 150 pages tops, 150 tops, but somewhere around that 100, 120 range is where I'm looking to have it at. So writing 10 pages, I'd be done in like 10, 12 days. Well, not really, but that is a lot of writing. And it would be very daunting for me to focus on 10 pages for one day. So I focus on 10 words because guess what? When those 10 words happen, I keep going. I don't just stop at 10 words. 10 words was just something that I could easily manage. And I know I could get in there and do 10 words. But once I write literally the 10 words, I'm like, well, I'm already here. Might as well just keep writing instead of going on and doing something else. Another example, flossing your teeth. I've read this in a book. I forget the name of the book, but floss your teeth. Floss one tooth. One tooth. You get there, you get a floss, and you're going trying to get that one tooth. I mean, what are you gonna do? Spend like 2 minutes on that one tooth, and if you're definitely not getting cavities in that thing, no, you're gonna go ahead and floss your other teeth. So, in order to make a habit and build it faster, break it down, make it super small. Like if you want to floss your teeth, one tooth. And then you're going to end up doing more than one tooth, more than likely. I'd hope you would. You might still only do one, but at least you're able to get started on that habit of flossing your teeth because you decided, you know what, one tooth is not a big deal. Going to the gym, another example for you. Going to the gym. Maybe you're wanting to start lifting weight. Go in there and literally pick up the fives, tens, 50s, whatever you can curl, one curl and leave. Do you really think you're going to go in the gym, get changed, and go and do one curl? Maybe you don't even get changed. Maybe you just go in there and like, I better just go in there in my work clothes and just get that one curl in. Because if I don't, I'm never going to go. But you step in that gym, you do that one curl, you're going to feel kind of silly. Maybe the first time you literally do it and then leave. But after a while, you're like, well, this really wasn't that bad. And maybe I'll do 2 this time. Maybe I'll do 10. Maybe I'll actually do a whole workout. But you got to start with that one little step. So break down that habit that you're wanting to build into something super small and pretty much ridiculous. Something that's going to be so ridiculous that if you literally do the habit you're trying to build of flossing one tooth, of making one curl, of writing 10 words in the book, it's going to be ridiculous if you stop there because really, like, what is that going to do for me? That's not going to get me anywhere. But I've already started, so why not just keep going? And so that's how you build habits faster. You build habits faster by starting with making something so ridiculous that you have to just keep going. And it's so ridiculously small and such a minuscule part of your day that you can get it in. I mean, you can't tell me you don't have time to do one curl or write 10 words down or floss one tooth. You can't tell me that. But if I told you you need to go in there and work out for 30 minutes or an hour, or do you need to floss every single one of your teeth, or you need to go write 10 pages today in that book, or whatever other thing you're trying to build a habit of and get you towards the goal at your outcome, your goal, you can't tell me that doing that little tiny thing is really going to stop you. Really, flossing one tooth. Now, again, I tell you, like floss all your teeth, 10 pages, go work out for 30 minutes an hour. You might say, well, something kind of came up or I'm tired. But when you break it down to 10 words, one tooth, one curl, it's a lot easier to get in there and keep going because you've already started. And that's the hard part about building habits, is starting the habit. So if you want to build habits faster, make that habit so small that it's ridiculous if you start it and don't keep going. And it's so small that it doesn't even seem like it's a hard thing to do and fit into your day.